the whole JBL incident obviously was a big deal um, on the plane. He seemed to be kind of a bully, is what they say in the industry.
Yeah.
Um, and so I guess he called you out because you were sitting in front of the plane as
Well, that
most
that wasn't
wrestlers.
him. The plane incident, I don't know who said, "Why is the Blue Meanie in first class?" But, like, it just seemed like, he didn't like or maybe it was a thing of testing me to see how I react, and
Yeah,
the fact that I didn't fight back might have been like, "Okay, it's okay to fuck with him now," because
right.
my whole time is, "I'm the new guy here. I swing. Who are they gonna fire? They ain't gonna fire him, they're gonna fire me."
Yeah. And you're just trying to be respectful. You ain't really knowing the
Yes.
situation.
Apparently, I know I wasn't the only guy. Um, but, time goes on, and we had our issue at One Night Stand, and we went into a room like 2 men, and I said, "Hey, this is my issue." And I listed off everything that happened, and then we talked and, at the end of the day, like mature adults, people change, and,
Right.
that attitude era was a high pressure situation. People could be on edge, but, I could work it out and forgive and move on, or I could be a crabby old guy holding on to a grudge. Nobody wants to hear that guy, "Ah, so and so screwed me over, this, dude, it happened. Move on,
Yeah.
When you hold a grudge against somebody, it doesn't do anything to the person you have a grudge with. It does more to you than the person, you're holding a grudge with. He apologized, and since then, he's done a lot of things to try to make amends. He almost got me in the Royal Rumble that was here in Philly. It was down between me. They're going to either pick me or Bubba Ray Dudley. They picked Bubba Ray Dudley, which is awesome. Fine.
Yeah.
I love Bubba. But again, JBL has tried to do more for my life and career than most people want to. People like to harp on, oh, these guys had a fight. Yeah. And we've been friends almost 17
Yeah.
years now. Yeah. We made up, we moved on. But no, some people it's funny, people like to use as bully material themselves, "Oh, remember when you got your ass kicked by, JBL?" I was like, "Oh, that's very kind of you." Just
Yeah.
people like to use it as ammunition, thinking that it's gonna hurt my feelings,
Well,
but,
Joey Styles did his thing, so,
you know,
let's
uh,
not pay back for everyone that's been bullied.
yeah, I mean, yeah, unfortunately, these things happen, but, Joey stood up for himself,
Yes.
which maybe I should have, and maybe who knows? But I can't. Yeah, I can only look forward. I can't live my life looking in the rearview mirror because the forward wind is way bigger, you know?
24/7, 12 months a year, 365.